here from Sawtooth Bushcraft and talk to you about these auger bits with the eye on them. I think there's a name for those, Scotch Eye Augers or something, and we'll look that up and I'll put it on the screen. But I had thought a lot about the other processes that I had been looking for ways to make holes, looking for ways to make substantial holes. The little bit set that I created with the sockets, this set here, that was something that came after I saw something like this, a page from an old bushcrafting book from the turn of the 1900s, with a picture of one of these augers with an eye in it. I decided I wanted one of those, but I also decided I wanted something that was easy to carry, and that's where I came up with the ratchet and the hammer handle and the drill bits. I already had the brace and the bits, and that's a great resource in camp. But even these bits are not going to get me through a substantial log. And in the movie Jeremiah Johnson, I watched Jeremiah Johnson building that log cabin he built for his wife and for that young man that he brought into his life and essentially adopted. I saw him doing that with a hot poker out of the fire, slowly burning enough that he could dig it out, and burning enough that he could dig it out so that he could pound a rod, a dowel through the ends of the logs where they came together for the log cabin. And I thought, well, I know how long it takes to burn a hole through a solid piece of wood. It's a long process, even if you're putting hot coals, and maybe that's what he was doing. He was grabbing hot coals and putting it in that hole and letting it burn, and then digging it out and putting a new hot coal in there. That's a long process. And I knew that I'd seen some of these long auger bits, and so I went to the poor man's paradise, to Harbor Freight, and found both the implements I needed to create the small set, but also the implements to create this larger set that would allow me to go completely through a log and actually into the next log. And if we had these squared off in part so that they laid together like a Lincoln log, I can go through two logs and have a uniform hole that goes all the way through. So let me show you my intention of how this is supposed to work. Now, I don't have a good piece of hardwood. There is a maple, river maple right here that isn't super hard, but it's hard enough to do what I need to. But for illustration purposes, I just grabbed what I believe is probably a piece of cottonwood, which is super brittle. But I want to just show you how it works with this bit. Like the other bit, where I'm going to move these because last time I was knocking them off anyway. Like the other bit that I used, I will simply take this and set it, and then I put my dowel, my stick through, and I simply begin that process. And even though this is soft wood, the cross piece that I've picked up here at the riverbank, it really doesn't take that much effort with these sharp auger bits to make a real dent. You simply have to have something that helps you turn it. So as you can see as I go through this, it is already digging out a substantial amount of wood. And while it wouldn't happen quick like a power drill, this is a whole lot faster than Jeremiah Johnson and his hot coals from the fire next to his cabin. So just keep working this. At a certain point, once I really get it set, I could get up and really bear down on it, and it would accomplish what I need to. But you can see that this is moving through that wood very quickly with minimal effort, and accordingly I have a set of implements that in whatever size piece of wood I need to make a hole, I have the opportunity or the ability to do that. So again, Clinton Miner here from Sawtooth Bushcraft. Another possibility that you can look at, if you're a welder, you can simply set this up yourself. If you're not a welder, there's always somebody around that you can pay to do this. Get yourself a set of inexpensive long drill bits from Harbor Freight. I believe that they were about $17.99, something like that. I'll put a connection both to the Harbor Freight site and to similar tools from Amazon that you can pick those up, have a welder cut some pipe, create some of these eyelets for you, and you've got some tools that can make a huge difference in your base camp, in your homestead, even in your bug in and bug out circumstances, so that you can make things the way you need to make them in a quality way with a quality hole without playing Jeremiah Johnson and a hot coal. Clinton Miner here then from Sage of Sawtooth Bushcraft. I really appreciate your support in this channel. I appreciate the opportunity to share these ideas with you. Hopefully they're helpful to you. If they are, if you like the things that you're seeing in these videos, please give me the thumbs up. If you like them enough that you're watching multiple of them, hit that subscribe button so we tell YouTube what's going on, and hit that bell so that you get notifications that we put up new videos. And as we say here at Sage to Sawtooth Bushcraft, we need to be prepared for anything that's coming, and if you're prepared, you're never really lost. Thank you.